Bam Bam, listen to me, Bam Bam. I told you many times, right? Don't follow some of these idiot bloggers that's out there that everything that I put on social media, whether I wrote it on social media or whether I make a video and put on social media, don't be one of those idiot bloggers out there that totally, fully don't even understand what is it that I'm trying to say. You guys have to understand, I think deeper than you guys. I don't think shallow. I don't think just on the surface. I don't look at just the surface. I look at people's body language, I look at people's eye motions, and I listen to the words that they're saying, and I see the real meaning behind whatever they're saying. And once I see that and I feel to come out and speak about it, I'm gonna come out and speak about it. Is none of you guys on social media can shut me up, tell me what to say, tell me what I can't say from what I could say. It don't regardless whether it's about the lady or not. It doesn't matter what. I have a right to my opinion on social media like everybody else. It's not only you guys alone that tends to think you have, you could come out and speak your opinion. You could say whatever you want. You could call anybody any kind of names. You could put up people in your, in your status, or, put people in your heading and all kind of, ridiculous disrespect. It's not you alone can do that. Anybody on social media can do that. So if you don't understand something that I write, if you don't understand something, that I post, a video or whatever, if you don't understand it, scroll past and keep it the hell moving. There's no need for you to come out and make a video about it. But if you choose to make a video about it, just know that I also have a choice to come back and respond to you. And I don't respond to everybody. But Bam Bam, I'm going to respond to you because there's several times now that you come out and you say the same damn thing like a broken record of saying, oh, maybe because I was rejected and I'm looking friend. Oh, lady, what you're saying don't make no sense. Oh, Queen B, I don't understand. You don't need to understand me. Long as I understand myself, that's all really matters to me. Anyone that has a brain, anyone who's a deep thinker, anyone that has some kind of sense about themselves, they are the only ones who's going to understand anything that I put up, anything I post, or anything that I say. And it's not that many of you guys, and I'm okay with that. Because I realize when it comes to the Caribbean diaspora, a lot of y'all are lack understanding, and that's the honest to God truth. I've heard other bloggers, intelligent bloggers, I've said it several times, and I've always in my head agree with them, but I'm going to publicly now say I agree with them. A lot of people in the Caribbean diaspora is lack of understanding. Y'all could hear something, y'all could read something, y'all could, watch something, and y'all totally is blank. Like y'all get a whole total different message than what the person is really trying to say. And I'm not going to go down that road to really call y'all, some derogatory name that comes with lack of education and lack of sense. But boy, oh boy, oh boy, I tell y'all, sometimes y'all are just too much. But since y'all want to know, all right, since I got to break it down to y'all, the reason why I said the statement that Chris made was unnecessary, since I need to break it down to you guys, and since only the smart, intelligent ones is going to really understand why I felt the way I did, or why I took it the way I did, right? Okay, so let me break it down to you. Let me not call you guys derogatory. I'm trying my best not to go there with some of you guys, but I'm telling y'all just do too much, right? Y'all act like y'all want to take. I'm not a planker, and I'm not trying to be a planker. Don't you understand what a planker is? A planker is a person that has no voice of their own. Okay, I already laid it out in a post that I did a couple weeks ago. They have no voice of their own. They have to go and do what the majority say to do and say. Go back on my page and read all the list of what it means to be a planker. And when you read that list, who the hell would want to fight to be a part of that? I am a free thinker. I have to continue being a free thinker. I think that's one of the reasons why Back and Belly Rat have an issue with you guys, and why you guys have an issue with Back and Belly Rat, because she appears to be a free thinker. She appears to be somebody that you cannot program. She doesn't go with the masses. She does what she wants to do. She has her own opinion, her own mind, and she comes out and she says it all the time in the comment sections, and you guys did not like that, because she needs to be on the same exact uniform flow as all the plankers. You guys act like you don't have a mind of your goddamn own. And I have a mind of my own. I am a Taurus. I am stubborn. I am a free thinking person. I cannot be controlled by anybody. If I'm controlled, it's because I choose to be to get controlled. And that's not gonna happen. Right? So there's no way a person with me and my personality want to be of no goddamn planker. If I'm reaching out was to make peace with the lady, what that has to do with me trying to be a goddamn planker? And again, I'm going to tell you this. Stop talking about, oh, Queen Bee, you're coming out here asking for peace, but yet you're pushing. No, I want peace among the group that I mentioned, and that's it. The rest of y'all could go to hell. Period. Peace that I speak about is among the group of people that I mentioned, because again, if they can come to peace, I feel that the whole internet can tone down a little bit and start to be a little bit more peaceful. So that way people like myself and other bloggers don't have to come out here to address negative things when they hear it, or people like myself and other bloggers don't have to come out here and give their opinion on the negativity or something that they see that they don't like, because we all will be more of a peaceful nature. But until it get to that, yes, Queen Bee is going to buzz all over the place, and I'm going to find what I find, and I'm going to bring it to my page, and who don't like it, like I said, you could bite it, put it in your pipe, and goddamn light it, but you will not shut me up. And bam, I'm telling you, stop running out there making video on me. Stop being on one of these little idiots out there that don't fully understand nothing that I say and try to twist and turn everything, and stop with this stupid narrative about me being rejected and that's why I do what I do. All right, so I'm going to get back to explaining to you. Let me not do any derogatory names. Let me explain to you guys that don't understand where I'm coming from when I said when I made the comment about Chris. If Chris is going to come out and he's going to advertise her cake, he's letting everybody know that, starting tomorrow or whatever, they could start placing their orders online, and, whatever they order is what the lady's going to bring up from Jamaica to fulfill those orders. Okay, that is fine. That was great. No problem with all of that. But then why turn around and unnecessarily now you're going to say, or he's going to say, because I don't want any extras to be left over, because the last time when extras was left over, I had a hard time selling it to the point where I had to cut the price to get it sold. That part of information, or that little bit of information, was totally unnecessary. You cannot be promoting the cake and at the same time you're putting like a negative spin to it by telling people unnecessary information, by saying the last time when you had extras you had a hard time selling it to the point where you had to cut the price. Good products don't need to end up having to cut the price in order to sell it. Good products fly off of the shelf to the point where you don't have hands to sell. Great products that's highly in demand is not going to sit on your shelf for several more days or weeks to the point where no one is buying it. So therefore you're forced now to cut the price so they could come and buy it. That is the impression that he puts in people that's smart enough mind. And when you hear that, then you're going to say to yourself, God damn, if the cake is that hard to sell, then I don't think it's worth me spending my 50 and 60 and 80 or $90 to go get that cake. That is what it can do. You don't know who's listening to what he's saying because he has a wide audience. So you don't know how many customers could have been turned away just by him making that last unnecessary statement. So if I come out and I say, Chris, that last part of your statement was unnecessary, right? But with Chris, I never know what angle he's coming from because you guys already know that within myself and within my heart, I don't feel that Chris 100% is behind Donna. He is there for his own good, his own purpose. Is to fulfill his own pocket. Is to build his own business. Is to sell his own cake. Is to do all of that. That's the reason why he's keeping that connection with her. And I'm not going to ever change my mind on that. I see and I know and observe the real genuine ones around her. And Chris definitely is not one of them. And that is my opinion. And it ain't because I hate Chris. It ain't because I have no problem with Chris. Because as you can see, I will, support some of the stuff that he does. I will post some of his, stuff on my platform or whatever. So I don't hate him. But it's not going to stop me from whenever I see effery, I'm not going to come out and call it out. And I don't care who it is. Period. So you guys stop trying to shut me up because you cannot shut me up. How much time I'm going to tell you guys out there. You Plankers does not control the internet. You don't control what everybody say. Even if you don't agree with what somebody is saying, there's no need to come underneath their post trying to disrespect them because it's not going to change their mind and it's not going to stop me from speaking up. So why even bother to write it? Why even bother to say it? Just like I could say whatever I want to say and you guys don't have to listen to it. You guys don't have to go by what I say. You can still have your own opinion regardless, but that don't mean to say it's going to change what I think because of what you wrote. No. I thought that was wrong. And don't come up here and try to dissect this video and talk about, but many products go half price or what you think Black Sale is for Friday, Black Sale or whatever it's for. So when people put their products on discounts or whatever, no, it's a difference. It's a difference because he came out and literally told the reason why he cut the price. He did not say, well, I cut the price because I wanted to, put the cake on sale so everybody can able to afford and come and get it. And it was selling so fast and I wanted to do something great for my customers or great for her customers. So I decided to cut it in half, as a good deed. No, he said I cut it in half because I had a hard time selling it. That's the key word. You saying you had a hard time selling the cake is the reason why you had to cut the price. It's totally different from you putting something on sale out of either, trying to run a little sale of your products or you're trying to, appease your customers by giving them a code where they could go in and get a little half price. That's different. But you literally came out and you said out of your mouth, Chris, I had to cut the price because of no one was buying those extra cake. That is not something good that needs to be said when you're trying to promote somebody's product. It does not sound good. It does not is not the right thing to say in that same context of sentence. And if all you I gotta use a word. If all you idiots, for lack of a better word, because I don't want to curse you guys out, right? Because I'm not, I'm trying not to go there with you guys. But sometimes the ignorancy of you guys is really surprising and really shocking to me. How you guys have no sense of understanding. Bam Bam, you're going to talk about, I listened to the video and I didn't see anything wrong with of course you're not going to see anything wrong with what he said because you're not on my level of thinking. And I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying we like on a different level of thinking. I think deeper than you guys. I don't think shallow. And I don't let love blind my eyes to everything that these people do. I see what they do because I'm not in love like that. So I could clearly and more see and hear what they're doing and saying. So I am saying again, and I'm not backing down, that part of that information was unnecessary to add into what he was saying about people ordering their cakes online. And you guys gonna make a million excuses for him, but I'm telling you that was unnecessary for Chris to have said, I had to cut the price of the cake because the cake was not selling. Even if that's the truth, that did not need to come out into the public like that, because again, you don't know who's listening and was about to order, and maybe they decide not to order now, because if the cake was that great, you wouldn't have a hard time selling it. It would be something that would be flying off the shelf. I said what I said, and I'm not backing down. So you guys go ahead and name up on yourself as usual. Go and tear my video apart. Try to find all kind of negative things about it and try to excuse all of that away, because that is what you guys do to manipulate the mind of your audience to think differently than what the message is in the actual original video. But knock yourselves out, because it's still not going to change my point of view or my opinion or what my original video stands for. All right? All right. Anyway, guys, you have a wonderful day, evening, afternoon, any part of the world you're in today. Queen Bee, come and chat, and Queen Bee is